today I'm really excited. I am starting a new series on my channel. I haven't done a ranking series in a long time, and people always really like those, and they're very stressful to do, which is probably why I haven't done one in a while. But I thought I'll do the big daddy of them all, the hardest one of all to do. I'm gonna be doing a ranking videos series of my top 100 favorite movies of all time. Holy cow, it's gonna be really fun. And and really all 100 of these movies are movies that I love, and I can seriously see people being like, how could you have this so low? Or how could you have this so high? Just my taste, just my preference. And really, rankings are stupid anyway, so don't take it super seriously. This is just kind of a way to shout out 100 movies that I really, really like. So there you go. And I did try to have like some variety to my list. There's a lot of animation, obviously. So here we go. Let's talk about my number 100 to 91. So the first part of my list. All right. So there's going to be 10 videos. So at number 100, I have Summer Wars. This is an anime film by director Mamoru Hosoda. I love this movie because it is such an interesting story of this girl that gets this boy to come with her to her family birthday. It's a birthday party of her grandma, but there's this whole virtual, it's kind of like Ready Player One in a way, this whole virtual life that you can play there, this whole game, Oz. And the Oz gets kind of corrupted, gets hijacked, and it all, I don't know, just the way it's able, they end up going into the video game at a certain point, and the way that this movie manages to be like a reunion movie, a comedy movie, a family comedy movie, a sweet romance, like The Matrix, and science fiction movie. It's just so many things all at once, and I think it does it all well, and it's really fresh, really creative, really beautifully animated, of course, and I really like it a lot. So number 100, I have Summer Wars. Number 99, I have Lily. This is a musical with Leslie Caron. She plays a shy young girl who ends up running off to the circus, and who does this puppet show. He used to be this great dancer, but now he can't dance anymore because of an injury, and so he's all sad. But she starts kind of conversing with the puppets. She sort of gets lost in them, and forgets that it is him as the puppets, and it becomes kind of the show. And it's very surrealist. It's very Dolly inspired. I love all of the production design, the dance, the songs. Hi Lily, hi Lily, hi low, hi low. Songs are really sweet, and I think Leslie Caron really works in this as this sort of shy. She can't speak English super well, but I think that's to her favor here in making the movie really lovely and really great. And I think that her and Mel Ferrer have amazing chemistry together. So it's great, and I love the ending. It's really surrealist, really cool, really great. I have Dazed and Confused. This is by Richard Linklater. He shows all of these various students on the end of their year of school. I think it's the last day of school, and you've got a lot of seniors who are trying to figure out what is going to happen next in their life. You have a bully, you have the cool kids, you have the nerdy kids, you have something of kind of everybody. You get to see into their lives, and they have sweet moments and funny moments, and it's just so lovely. And he's so great at like writing dialogue, I think, that feels authentic to the characters that he's portraying. And I think that that's what makes his movies really special. And I think The Dazed and Confused is definitely one of his best. And I have Gravity. Gravity to me was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had at a theater. Yeah, I really felt like I was floating. Like it's the only time that I think 3D has just really been amazing addition to a movie. I thought that it was actually a really tight, well executed thriller. It's not that long, but there was a lot of scenes that to me were very intense, and the tension, how's she gonna get through this. And I think it was so well paced. If it had been any longer, I think that you would have started to be like, how could she possibly survive all this? But because it was just like boom, 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 that it kept me really engrossed, and and it was so beautiful. I loved it. So number 96, I have the Terminator. This is probably super low for a lot of people. It's just so hard, but yeah, really great story. I love Sarah Connor as a character. The Terminator is extremely scary in this scene. In this, the Terminator is extremely scary in this first movie. Because he's just like all mission. There's no humanity to him really in this one, and the action is great. It's just very, very compelling sci-fi film. So I have it at 96. Number 95 on my list is The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. This is Jacques Demay's beautiful musical about two young people who fall in love, but it was not meant to be. And the music is so beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love the ending. I love all the visual, the way that he frames the camera in so many shots, the way he uses color, the way that just the chemistry between the two leads. I also like the fact that the the other woman character has like such humanity. It has a bold ending that I think really works. And if you like La La Land, I think you should definitely watch this because it is heavily homage to The Umbrellas of Cherbourg, and it's just a beautiful romance. It's bittersweet romance. Very good. Number 94, I have A Room with a View. Probably the best kiss in all of movies, I think. When he kisses her in the field, very romantic. Just got this European feel to it. Helena Bonham Carter in this, she's just like, she embodies a sort of romantic kind of era feel. I mean, she's like somebody who should be in a Renaissance painting, I think. It's very beautiful. And I love Daniel Day-Lewis in this. It's a small part that could have just been a total caricature, but he actually brings like a little humanity to this bumbling fiance that she has. I think he's great. It's beautifully filmed. I love all of the Italian imagery, and I don't know, I just think it's great. Number 93 for me is Wally. I love this movie. I think it's actually very moving when the captain sort of learns that they aren't living a full life, and he sees this, and he sees that there's all of these things that he could be experiencing. That's a really moving moment, I think. I mean, I just love Wally and Eve. So adorable, so cute, and like just beautiful animation when they're dancing in space, and oh, gorgeous. Then for number 92, I have The Tale of Princess Kagawa. This is by master animator Isao Takahata. This movie is a long movie, so it's not going to be for everyone, but I loved it. I thought the way that it used music along with the animation was so beautiful, and so like it just drew you in to what was happening in a way that is probably the best use of music in animation that I can even think of. The way, I mean, aside from something like Fantasia, but that's like different. But this, it's just like the way that the music was part of the story and drawing you in to what was happening was really well done, gorgeous. And I love all of the animation. It's literally a movie where I could take each frame and put it in a gallery. It's just so beautiful. And I thought the story was really interesting because it's about a character who chooses to be obedient almost every time, and how that just like takes away from her soul. And it's very different than a Western story where you have your characters who like Ariel, who rebel against their parents. This is a very different story, and I thought it was really moving and great. Number 91, I have The Music Man. And The Music Man is one of my favorite musicals because I think it's about basically finding the humanity in everyone. Here you have this con man who doesn't even really believe in himself. He's very cynical at the beginning of the film, but basically the fact that Marion loves him despite it all. That there is something good in this con man, and beautiful. I love all the songs. Till There Was You, and Trouble is so great, and of course 76 trombones. I love Shirley Jones. She's just amazing, beautiful voice, beautiful singer. And this is actually my favorite movie of hers. I mean, I love Oklahoma as well, but that didn't make the cut. The Music Man did, and I just love uh, I think it's funny. I mean, my only downside to The Music Man is I don't really like the Sadder but Wiser Girl. Not my favorite. But other than that, it's just a delight, and it's so fun. And so that is my 100 to 91. So there's some really good picks coming up. So next week, next Thursday, you will get to hear my 90 to 81, and I think you'll really like them. And so let me know what you think of these 10 picks, and let me know what you think about this whole idea. What are some of your favorites? And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.